Hi there, Leo. Leo, this is the collective Leo message for my viewers for their end of the year forecast when it comes to matters of finance and career and romance and love or relationships. So let's see, with Leo, I'm feeling right away that there might be an actual link between the two. So we're gonna pull from the love and money deck just to see what your current situation is, Leo. So if this sounds like you, have a listen to the rest of it. If not, maybe something else will still apply. And if not, there are other Leo readings that are going to be coming up shortly. All right. Thank you so much. I also want to announce that I am having a pretty deep discounts sale for the next week in honor of the holidays on my website at icanbecoaching.com. There are tarot sessions, there are tarot and coaching sessions, and there are coaching sessions. And the goal is to help guide you on your journey. You lead the way though. You empower yourself and you set your goals, you set your pace. So check it out, icanbecoaching.com under the products and services section. All right, thanks so much. And guys, I know some of you don't want to go there, they just want to hear how much my tarot readings are. I believe right now they're discounted to $30, and they are sent by email into your inbox, so they're recorded, pre-recorded, and they are individualized. All right, so hopefully you will like, share, or comment if this reading resonates. All right, thank you so much, Leo. All right, what's going on in your love and finance situation? Okay, there's some sort of malfunction right now. All right, it's okay, it's okay. Hesitant to address the underlying issues, and so the cracks begin to widen. Ooh, fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. Worry clouds your ability to act. Okay, what else? What else is going on? Okay, a couple things. Walls closing in, manipulation. Ooh, third party situation. Oh, in the back of the deck, abandonment. Oh, Leo, I had this like sinking feeling right here, right before I started your reading, that you needed some good news. And these cards kind of resonate with that sensation. Okay. So whatever situation you've been in, the walls are beginning to close in on you guys. And perhaps there was an element of manipulation. Someone else taking the steering wheel here. And some of you may resonate with this. Please do not take it unless you already know about a third party situation. Yes, it shows a person, another person. However, third party can come in the form of work or addiction or family or friends, okay? It doesn't just have to mean a person, another person. However, whatever has been occurring here, Leo, you are feeling like you are not at the wheel of your own life, you know? And that is where you need to draw the line. Now, Spirit, what is coming towards Leo by the end of this year when it comes to, it looks like love, looks like this is about love. All right, well, first, a dark night of the soul. Okay, so a night, yeah, I mean, the walls are closing in. That's what happens. Eventually the room does get dark. Fragmentation of the soul. Okay, so this is coming for you if you do not act. You will really have such a traumatic experience with this person that you are not going to be able to fully merge your shadow and your light. So something in this relationship or situationship that you've been in has activated a part of your subconscious that you've kept quiet for a long time. You're potentially replaying situations from your past where you yourself were not treated like you were enough, right? And inadvertently you've come upon this new situation where cycles are repeating. And what happens when the soul fragments, right, is you're so hurt that some people actually even call it soul loss, you know, where you just kind of hide a beautiful piece of you away. So you hide away. This is like a child, right? Think about it like a child who comes to their parents with really young child, right? A drawing that they've made. And let's admit it, it's a really bad drawing. But as a parent or whoever's in the parenting situation role, excuse me, you were the child, right? The parent was supposed to give some sort of recognition. Hey, this is great. Nice. Yeah, I see. That looks like me. Even if it doesn't, okay? And instead, the child was ignored. And that happens repetitively until there's too much to bear. So that child hides away that creative piece of themselves. Who knew? That child could have been like the next Picasso. And that piece of their soul got so heavily wounded that it was hidden. When you have these dark nights of the soul, they're meant to help you uncover pieces of yourself that you've lost in, wow, I'm getting hot, in this situation that you've been in. Maybe you've been in situations like it before, and that's why it hurts even more. Please do not settle. Do not settle for less than what you deserve. So yeah, please don't settle for less than you know you deserve. Do not settle to be the third party. Because you deserve more than breadcrumbs. I'm gonna be very honest about that. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it and condone it. I know it's your free will and you get to decide if that's what you want, but Leo, that does not sound like you. So let me see what is actually coming towards you should you choose to exit this situation that is not what you deserve. You deserve so much more. Spirit, can you show us, please? Oh, what will Leo discover about themselves or find that life has to offer this month? You're a magnetic personality. My God. Of course you are. You're going to find a relationship or another partner person where it's like you guys are drawn to each other like magnets. And oh my God. Okay, there is like a warning here for some of you. It's the entrapment card, so be careful with this, okay? So I sense this is regarding the third party. So some sort of unplanned pregnancy or money, withholding money, trying to barter with you, like negotiate. Someone's trying to get something out of you. I can see that negotiation here. Wow. So maybe someone's begging you to stay, but I want you to know that you deserve better. So let's find out. Spirit, what kind of new love is coming towards Leo in this month? Or new money. New money, new love. Oh my goodness. Ooh, an honor. You have an honor coming. Some sort of external recognition. Look, the third party situation came out again. So this is really something that applies to some of you out there. Well, okay. You have, okay. Wait, quite a few cards just came out. So you're going to be working a lot. maybe overloading yourself too much. Keep that in check. But look at this. You have the interest card. Chasing material gain at the cost of deeper connections. Okay. Oh man, Leo, what is going on? Okay. So some of you are working so much that you are finding material gain, but at the cost of relational gain. Others of you are, look, others of you are being flexible. Maybe you will be at the beach for vacation. So flexibility, you're adapting and overcoming and bending without breaking. Good job. Wow, you're hiding your strategy, not your weakness. You find strength in your ability to yield and bounce back. Okay, so some of you truly will bounce back from the situation that you found yourself in with that person. And even more of you could, or a different sector of you could be embarking on a twin flame journey. All right, look, there's a few different collectives that I have here. I have some of you, maybe most of you, getting some sort of public recognition. It sounds like for your work, right? Some of you are actually going to balance out your life and be like this octopus chilling, but still successful. And another portion of you will be meeting, if you haven't already met, and then engaging with your twin flame or someone that's a higher level soulmate, someone who's meant to like teach you something. And the key to twin flame relationships are that you find yourself actually growing and not just cycling around like this. You know, both of you grow and learn, and it's painful, yes, but when you come through that whole situation, and even if it lasts for the rest of your life, you're gonna be at a higher level. You're gonna be in alignment with your soul, and you're gonna feel it. You've ascended, you've leveled up. Now, there are some of you where there's a warning here. You may be numbing yourselves. Again, when that dark night of the soul comes around, avoid too much excess, anything really. Addictions can be really, really intense. Now, let's get you some advice from Spirit. And we're gonna use the Oracle deck first. All right, so Leo, sorry if this message already seems like it's like 3 different collectives, because I do feel like it might be. All right, first of all, what type of people will be entering Leo's life at this time for the rest of the year? Boss energy. Okay, so work energy again. Reversed endings, reverse moving on. All right, so some of you are having a really hard time letting go. These came reversed. So letting go again of that. It sounds like this third party situation, but Spirit wants you to know that all of you are protected by your spirit team. Now, this person that you're having a hard time, those of you who are in a situationship that is fraught with problems and breadcrumbing and potential third parties and walls closing in, the person that you're involved with is preventing you from truly rising to the level that you can achieve, ascend to, reverse rising star. So again, warning that situation could be draining you, but your spirit team is trying their best to protect you right now. Okay. Anything else coming Leo's way? Oh, okay. This one kind of bounced at me. Relationships. Some of you, again, twin flame relationship. Some of you may be finding a new relationship. In the not so distant, okay, so clarifying relationship came sweetheart and reverse distant future. So not so distant future. So again, soon, some of you may be embarking on a new relationship. I love it. Oh, and others, I mean, sweetheart and nice guy at the back of the deck. It's a real good omen for some of you, huh? All right, Leo. Sounds good to me. All right, anything else coming towards Leo in this month? Beware of false documents, false information, false statements. Double check everything, huh? Double check all contracts. Wow. Okay, so some of you, look, there is a likelihood that some of you will come into some unexpected money. I love it with that honor card. It makes sense. This might have something to do, or you are a divine masculine. Yeah, I feel like you are dealing with a divine masculine, or you are a divine masculine. Be careful of a false narrative about them or about you. If you are the divine masculine, people are talking, and again, do not sign something without double checking with a lawyer, okay? Bondage with the false documents, it's warning you that there might be something, for those of you who are heavily focused on work right now, there might be something that you need to check and double check before you sign. All right, wow. Okay, this is a lot of, it's a big mix, huh? All right, so those of you who are in some sort of relationship, what is the energy that you have towards your person at this time? There's a lot of cards, kind of. 9 of Wands, the Chariot, the Fool, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. Oh, Judgment at the back of the deck. All right, so if you are in a relationship right now, and don't take this unless you really feel like it's talking about that I'm talking about you. Spirit is asking you to persevere through the feeling of being worn down. The 9 of Wands is someone who's really had a lot of tests and trials within their current relationship. Now, perhaps you felt that you were on this 10 of Cups journey with your person. You really thought emotional valuation and satisfaction was high in it, and Spirit is saying judgment was called by both Spirit and you about it, and perhaps it's time for you to move on with the Fool and the Chariot. Now, if you're in a happy relationship, you're probably not watching this, first of all, but yeah, Spirit is showing that you were in a relationship with the 4 of Wands. You put in a lot of work, the 8 of Pentacles, but whatever happened, it didn't necessarily pass the test. Like, someone wasn't being completely upfront and honest. And the Most High in judgment, it's indicating that there was some sort of divine intervention here. And Spirit is saying that you saw that, and you have decided to try to move on to something new that will give you that 10 of Cups feeling. All right, Spirit. All right, so how is the person on Leo's mind feeling about them at this time? So this is a person from your past then, if you've already left. They love you. King of Cups. They know that there's been some sort of waiting period and hesitation with the 7 of Pentacles, but with the King of Cups, yes, they really have a deep love for you, and it is emotionally mature. Can you clarify the King of Cups, please, Spirit? Oh no. Dang. Well, yeah, they love you, but there's some mask that they've been wearing. They love you because you've been the Queen of Pentacles for them, I think. You've been someone stable, someone nurturing, someone who provides. And this person is, it's not necessarily a male, right? But they embody the King of Wands, fiery nature, sexual nature, very, very, very strong. Like, think of divine masculine, and that is really what King of Wands embodies. Someone who is, they know what they want and they go for it, okay? And yes, you can identify whatever gender you want to these cards. It's just energy, so keep that in mind. Now, they do see your value. They see your value. And that's probably why they want to hold on to you. All right, well, I really hope, like, let me know if this is making any sense, because wow, some Leos out there in some situations that, yeah, like someone sees your value, but they, with the third party, potentially, they didn't treat you that way, but they don't want to let you go. All right, what is the person on Leo's mind? What is their intention towards Leo right now? Excuse me. Knight of Pentacles, but the moon. Nine of Swords at the back. Okay, so they don't fucking know what their intention towards you is. This is like, hi, slowest moving but steady and honest, meet confusion and illusion. They have no clue. They're just moving really slowly, so they hope that you don't really realize that they don't know what they're doing. That's really what I'm feeling. Yeah, again, Queen of Pentacles, this is you. Right in front of her is how they're feeling about you. The Nine of Swords. They're like, oh shit, I really fucked everything up. I fucked everything up. Now, they're not going to be able, I'm going to look for their actions now, but if someone's in that type of mood, they are most likely unable to act because they're torn up inside. And yeah, most likely because of what they did. All right, Leo, let's see. What will the person on Leo's mind, what will their next action be this month towards Leo, if any at all? If any action at all. Will they be taking action towards Leo this month? Okay, what do we have? Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the High Priest. Back of the deck, the Six of Cups. So no, they will not be taking action towards you. However, Spirit is showing that with the Six of Cups here, they feel really nostalgic about you. They're replaying events, moments, memories, good times, Christmases, Rosh Hashanahs. I don't know what anyone is celebrating right now. Holidays in general. They are feeling it. They're really feeling it. High Priest. They're like, I really had something fundamental and foundational with you. They're going within right now to figure out what that was and what it means to them, but they're feeling a whole lot of conflict when they think about you. This could also reflect other parties. Five of Wands, family, friends, other people. Four of Pentacles. This is them trying to hold on to you. And their feelings, by the way. So they're not gonna likely come towards you this month. Now, what about new love? Is there new love coming towards Leo in the month of December? Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Back of the deck. Oh, you guys, Four of Cups. I'm sorry. So, you know, you are coming off, or actually right now, probably within this phase of feeling like you've been left behind. You feel dejected, rejected, not really happy about going out right now. You're walking away. You're walking away from the past. Eight of Cups. And another eight here. Eight of Swords. You're in your head. And Spirit wants you to know that if you did nothing that deserved whatever treatment, mistreatment occurred, you have nothing to be in your head about. You don't need to replay events. You don't need to play what ifs. Spirit will be giving you a new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. This may come in the form of a new person. We're gonna ask. Can you clarify that Ace of Pentacles, please, for Leo? A Knight of Wands. Uh-oh. I'm like, uh-oh. Okay, so it could actually be that person from your past, because the Six of Cups, or someone else from your past. The Six of Cups is back there. This is someone that you've had a relationship with in the past, someone who's hot and cold, someone who's in and out. Knight of Wands. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Wands, Spirit. What is Knight of Wands intentions? Oh, Knight of Wands got some intentions. Yeah, I actually think this is someone, yeah, this could be someone that you had an ending with. Could be this person that we were just talking about, because the King of Cups came out. I know I said no. Very confusing person. Because death and transformation is right back here. So some of you, you know, you're not done. You're not done with that situation, or they're not done with you. You may be done with them. I'm sorry. You're done with them. They're not done with you. Okay, well, look, before you get worried, they are coming towards you with truth and clarity. They see your value, Ace of Swords. They see what they've done. Again, just going to show you, I know I already showed you the King of Cups, but they're coming with love. And they want to start again. Page of Pentacles. They want to start small. You came out as the Queen of Pentacles. So Pentacles, whatever you were building, whatever you've been building, is very important to this person. And they do feel, yeah, once they heal, I see justice back here. Once they heal, maybe some of you, they will be coming before the end of this month, but for others of you, they won't. I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments. I want to get more new love for those of you who don't resonate with any of this, right? And if you're still watching, for those who are not in a partnership or a situationship or third-party situationship, what is coming towards them this month? What? Okay. Page of Wands and Strength. Okay, so, and the Page of Coins. So this is beginner level partnerships, beginner level relationships. This is just dating. This is like small messages online. Maybe some of you are on an app. Maybe it's just texting each other after you've met. Now, Spirit is saying, stay strong. I mean, strength is your card, Leo. Stay strong, because you will persevere and you will come out on top. All right, it will be like early stages of new romance if you associate with that. All right, I didn't get to talk about money yet, so we're going to talk about money now. Money and career. All right, Leo, what's going on? What are the lions who are here going to likely experience when it comes to their career and finance sector before the end of the year? What's going on? New beginnings. Judgment. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. We have the Fool and we have Judgment. So divine intervention with a new beginning. So maybe some of you have been looking for a new job. Move. Ooh, beware of a hidden enemy. Okay, I don't know who that is. Let's see. All right. Nine of Cups. Hey, emotional fulfillment. Again with the protection. Seven of Wands. You are being protected against someone who is not your friend, okay? So with career and finance, I will try my best to clarify this hidden enemy card, but again, like Spirit's telling you, don't worry, we got you. We got you. Seven of Wands. Look how protected this person is. That false documents card that I got before, please do make sure that if you're signing anything, you're checking with your legal counsel, or hey, have other people that you trust look at it at least, because something about it, there's something going on. Judgment, positive energy. So new beginnings for those of you who are truly looking for a new career. And 9 of Cups, satisfaction, absolute positive prognosis, okay, for your career and finance. So any other cards for Leo regarding their career and finance for this month? Queen of Pentacles. Hey man, I mean, that is, she's definitely got, you know, she's settled. She's got her coin and then some. So watch yourself, take care of yourself. You are going to be the person that other people come to. That's what you got to watch out for. Other people will come to you if they know that you have money. You have someone that is potentially trying to use you. I hate that word. Take, okay? So please, this is the second warning card that I'm getting. Please watch out for someone who appears to be a little too good to be true. Okay, let's get some channeled messages. Actually, this is actually again for Leos who are in some sort of situation where they don't know what the other person feels about them. Okay, Leo. Okay, this is very specific. Okay, I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. All right, and my biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. Back of the deck, I am disappointed in myself for letting you down. All right, again, it does keep resonating with that third party, walls closing in type of energy, not being able to carry. And again, if you didn't know, it's not your fault. Please do not take that on yourself, okay? One final card from the Healing Heart. What is it? Okay, 2. Never mind. What is this one? Deep Heart. Oh, believe in divine destiny. How beautiful is that? Never lose faith, huh? And cautious heart. That's why you're being cautious. 7 of Wands, guys. Protect yourself, but don't lose faith. Don't give up on the notion or the potential for that kind of partnership that you're seeking, okay? Just because you've been burned before. Take that, incorporate it into your lessons. Don't close it off. Don't fragment your soul and be all sorts of torn up over something someone else did to you, all right? You take charge of that narrative, right? Take charge of your own narrative. That happened for you so that you can love with a deep heart, okay? You can't love someone deeply if they're keeping secrets, right? Saying something else is meant for you, something better, all right? And you deserve it. I love it. So I'm going to hold it up one last time, and I hope that you take it in and have a healing month. All right, Leo? Love you guys. Bye.